All right. Once again, good morning, good people. We're getting gritty with Dr. Higgie. Okay. I just finished my 28-minute rowing session in Zambia. I was in Zambia this morning. By the way, happy St. Patrick's Day. Today is March the 17th, 2021. So I didn't record yesterday. I didn't record Monday, but I exercised. I just didn't record it. I exercised Monday morning for about maybe 25 minutes. And yesterday I woke up late. For some reason I kept getting up in the wee hours of the morning to go void pee. And then I cleaned up a little bit. I just had an organizing situation going on. I felt like I need to organize some things around my room, and I did. So I didn't get consistent sleep, which is not good. So I didn't get up until late and only exercised on the rower for about 10 minutes on yesterday, but I did something. Small, consistent changes on a frequent basis yield bigger changes, bigger results. So I'm going to deviate just a little bit from what I've been talking about. I'm in my cool down session, by the way. I've been talking about cardiometabolic health, which is crucial to our overall existence and our overall well-being and our overall longevity. But this morning, I was listening to a webinar about the immune system and how it functions and how, more importantly, how it may dysfunction depending on the overall environment of the body. So, this particular webinar was talking about stress, and the immune system. It's amazing how intricately tied the brain is to all aspects of our health. The brain. Significantly, the health of the brain may significantly and will significantly impact the health of your immune system. And we know in this season, we've got to optimize the health of our immune system, right? Okay, so what happens is when your body, and also one other thing, moderation is the key. And everything we have to learn how to moderate. So when our body is under stress, whether it be physical, emotional, environmental stress, the body says, oh, wait a minute, I can't have all this stress going on. Stress causes inflammation. That's what stress does, causes your body to be inflamed. And inflammation is the foundation for all diseases to begin. Now, inflammation is not a bad thing. We need to become inflamed when we're under an acute attack, infection, whether it be a parasitic infection, a viral infection, or bacterial infection. Our body's innate immune system will respond by releasing a cascade of inflammatory markers. Okay. But chronic stress is the problem. Whatever the etiology of the chronic stress is, it's a problem. And hence your cortisol goes up in response to that. However, when your body produces a lot of cortisol, the body is very smart. Believe it or not. Cortisol, all hormones respond with a lock and key situation. So here comes cortisol, which is a hormone. The cells have within them what we call receptors. The cortisol lands on the receptor to activate a cascade of changes that occur because of the stress. Okay, well, however, when the body is seeing all this cortisol, it says, wait a minute, it's like you got a fire hose, pouring out at your immune cells. And the body says, wait a minute, that's too much cortisol. So the receptors become resistant to the impact of cortisol, meaning cortisol doesn't work anymore. And so that causes your immune system to go out of control, okay? And we want to minimize that process. So that's why the Bible says, be at peace, follow peace. He wants us to be at peace mentally. That's how we can control it from a psychological perspective. by meditating, breathing, and the webinar that I just listened to talked about exercise, the impact of exercise on mitigating these stress hormones and the response that the body has to these stress hormones. It downregulates the adverse response that the stress hormones can cause. Now, not heavy exercise. This is also very interesting. Moderate exercise. So the physician that I was listening to recommended, of course, go to your physician, especially if you have any pre-existing significant health issues that may prevent you from beginning an exercise program. But once again, moderation. Start slow. He recommends 20 minutes of exercise, moderately induced, 3 times a week. Wait a minute. Why can't we do that? Okay, I'm trying to exercise every day. Now, what's the definition of moderate exercise? Well, we're looking at taking your maximum heart rate and 3/4 of that. So how do you calculate that? You take 220, subtract your age, and that's your maximum heart rate. And then 75% of that, in theory, is the heart rate you should try to achieve to facilitate moderate intensity. So my plug for today is move, moderate exercise on an intermittent basis. You decide how you want to do this. If you're not exercising at all, just start walking. Get 1 pound, 2 pound weight while you're walking and move your arms up and down. We've got to understand that we've got to proactively participate in our health such that we can walk into the destiny that God has designed us to facilitate while we're here on this terra firma. All right, good people, that's a longer one today. I love you guys. Let me finish my cool down. Then I've got to get the rest of my day started. It is now 6:40 a.m. All right, I love you guys. And there's nothing you can do about it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.